With this new Antares model, Kiesel proves once again that after 80 years of innovation, they're still on top of the game and that they are still very relevant. Let's check out this really cool new model and let's dive in right away with a demo song. Take a listen. All right, I hope you enjoyed it. What a killer guitar, right? So this new model, the Kiesel Antares, was released today and it's so cool. I'm so excited, folks. Check out how cool this guitar looks. And definitely unique, modern, and different. Of course, massive thanks to the folks at Kiesel for sending this over to me. I really appreciate it. And double massive thanks for doing this in my favorite color scheme. So rad. So, regarding the demo song, the guitar went straight into my AMS Avenge 20 amplifier, both on the heavy channel and the clean channel. That was fed into my Grossmann Fatbox 1x12, in which I've loaded up my Celestion V30, mic'd up with 3 mics, 2 SM57s and 1 MD421 Kompakt, as per usual, sent into the DAW, and that's what you're hearing. This guitar sounds really awesome, as you hopefully heard in that demo track. So yeah, Kiesel Guitars, very cool brand. I have 4 of them, and each and every single one of them is absolutely awesome. So Kiesel has been in existence for 80 years. They did some rebrands and everything, but they basically have existed for 80 years, which is a long time. You know, think of other legacy brands like Fender and Gibson. They've also been in existence for a long time, but so has Kiesel. Now, Kiesel is definitely not afraid of trying new things and innovating and sort of looking into the future and listening to modern players and listening to the needs of modern as well as classic players. Everything is made in the USA with super high quality, and you can order your instrument custom and choose a bunch of things like the finish, the body shape, the neck, the woods, etc., etc., etc. So ordering a Kiesel guitar with the builder is a lot of fun, and I recommend at least checking out the builder on the Kiesel website. But yeah, in 2015, they launched the Aries, which I have. Let me show you that. So this is my Aries that I built myself in the builder. Again, with my color scheme with purple and green, Joker inspired. And yeah, they launched this model in 2015, and they wanted to make something a bit more modern and sleek. Just a bit more aggressive, a bit more geared towards the rock and metal players. Now the Antares basically takes that to the next level. Even more modern, even more aggressive, and even more unique. So this strays even further from the classic, you know, double cutaway design, as you can see. This model has a sort of offset bottom over here, kind of elongated in this area over here. Some really comfortable bevels. The upper horns over here are also quite aggressive and quite long. And it has great upper access. As you can see, you can reach those upper frets very nicely. On the back, you can also see that this is a very comfortable guitar, especially like the neck joint, the way that that is shaped. It's just very sleek and modern and unique. When they sent this to me, I had no idea what was in the case. I opened it up and I was like, whoa, that is different. I wasn't expecting something so different. And I had no clue that they would be sending me this new model in my favorite color scheme, purple and green. But yeah, this guitar is super comfortable on the lap. It has been so much fun to play this guitar. It feels a little bit different on the lap, sure, but it is very comfortable on the lap. I basically always play sitting down, and it has been a joy to rock on this guitar. But as we saw last year, I think it was, with the Kyber, Kiesel isn't afraid to do new things. And I think the Kyber is a very successful model for them. Also because of that, people just want something new and something exciting. And this one also does that. I think a lot of people are really gonna love this model. You know, and the fact that with Kiesel you get to choose your own color and a bunch of features makes it extra fun. And you can really make your instrument very personal with that. So that's just great. You know, some legacy brands are really afraid to do new things. They want to stick to the classics. And whenever they do new or modern things, in a lot of cases they fail, you know. But with Kiesel, I think they're really hitting the mark with doing new things and trying new approaches that sort of look into the future a bit more, you know. Not afraid to change things and to make things different and exciting. And I think that that's a great thing that sets them apart from a lot of other brands. But yeah, the Antares is, very unapologetically metal and modern, as you can see, in terms of the shape, right? But again, very comfortable, which is not something that you can say for a lot of very metal-looking guitars, if you know what I mean. A couple of unique features that this guitar has. This guitar has a countersunk flush mount jack. Very sleek, so that, you know, falls right into the body. With the Antares, you also get a 27 fret option. This one has 24 frets, which is, you know, what I would prefer indeed, but you can get this with 27 frets. That's crazy for that shredding, you know. There are extended range skill options as well. You can get the 6-string in 25.5, which is the skill length of this guitar, but you can also go 26.5, and for the 7-string model, you can also choose the 27-inch baritone option. Now this sits very comfortable on my lap. I'm not sure if they did this with my guitar, I'll have to check, but you can choose them to add some counterweights in the cavity of the guitar so that it balances right on your lap. That's probably something that could work well if you're going for a baritone option in case you get some neck dive there, which is not the case with this particular guitar, as you can see. There are a bunch of bridge options for the Antares as well. You can go with an Evertune, a Floyd Rose, a hip shot trem, as well as a hip shot fixed bridge, which is what this one has. I like hardtail bridges the most, so this works really well for me. They also placed the top strap button on the rear of the guitar, as you can see here, as opposed to putting it here for extra comfort and a more modern look. Now let's talk about my particular build for a little bit, what makes this build unique. Of course, the metallic purple finish, which was a custom order that they put in. It looks absolutely awesome. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it sparkles very nicely. I love how it looks. It really pops. Of course, the green pickups look super cool, and the green K over here. We have no inlays on the neck. The body is alder, very comfortable, not too lightweight, so I like that, to be honest. I like the thickness and the richness of the tone of a slightly heavier guitar, so that's great. We have a Richlite fretboard, which is also what I went for with my Kiesel 8-string. It's just very solid, and I like how solid black it looks. Then we've got 24 stainless steel jumbo frets. We have the Kyber headstock. So with a lot of Kiesel guitars, most of them, as far as I know, you can choose the headstock shape. With this build, they went for the Kyber shape, which is really cool and modern looking. And I think it saves a little bit of weight as well. I think it looks so cool, modern and aggressive. They did a matching headstock as well with the same finish as on the body. We have black Kiesel locking tuners. And of course, the neck material is maple and walnut. So this is a 3-piece neck. I don't think that this is the super thin or extra thin neck, but it feels really comfortable and super smooth. The fretwork is immaculate, just as with all my other Kiesels. Seriously, the ones that I have, so that's 4 Kiesels, are absolutely flawless in terms of the fretwork, in terms of the fit and finish. I mean, they're just amazing. And you can really tell that they use high quality woods because they all sound very resonant and alive, which is something that I personally really appreciate. Now, in terms of the pickups, I have a thorium in the bridge, which I also have in my 8-string and in my Aries. And then in the neck position, we have a pickup that I haven't tried before. This is the Empyrean, or Empyrean. I think it's Empyrean, but it sounds really wonderful, as you hopefully heard in the intro track. Now let's do some sound tests and see how this guitar sounds. Again, through the AMS Avenge 20. Let's start with some heavy tones. I'll do all the pickup positions, which are 5 positions, and then we'll do some clean tones as well. All right, so let's start with the bridge position and see how mean this guitar sounds. Man, it sounds so tight and focused, but also very thick in the low end, like really cutting and aggressive. It sounds so good. Also, when you play it, there's a certain tightness to the feel that is just really nice for rhythm guitar. Absolutely love it. I can't really stop playing this guitar. It's so much fun. Oh yeah, so that is the bridge position, okay? Let's go to the second position. Super spanky and throaty sounding. Let's go to the third position. Yeah, again, really throaty. Fourth position. Really cool. And finally, the neck pickup, which is the neck pickup by itself. Really nice indeed. Let's go to channel 2 and let's turn the reverb on. On the amplifier, I am going to set the bright switch to the middle position, which is the warmest setting, okay? Let's start with the bridge pickup. That's the bridge pickup. Let's go to the second position. That sounds very stringy and spanky. Third position. Wonderful. Fourth position. And finally, the neck pickup, so the fifth position. Really thick and full. Love this tone a lot. So that's how this guitar sounds. I adore it. I love these pickups. I love how the guitar sounds in my hands. So the acoustic feeling, which again, if you know me, is important to me for sure. Feels great to play. Just again, just as with all my other guitars, it's just flawless instrument, seriously. So I'm really impressed once again. I should also mention that if you get one of these guitars, you get the Kiesel gig bag, which is a really great case actually. The word gig bag doesn't do it justice. Super solid. I prefer that over a hard case, to be honest. Now regarding the Antares model, I love it. It's awesome. It's new, it's modern, it's not afraid to be new, it's unapologetically metal and modern, and just a lot of fun. It's great for people who want something a bit different, you know? And I think, you know, a lot of people are gonna enjoy these models. So check out the Kiesel website, check out the builder, and see what you come up with. It's a lot of fun. And again, massive thanks to the folks at Kiesel for sending this over. I really appreciate you guys. Now, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of this new Kiesel model. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Whatever. Let me know. Also be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons, as that really helps the channel out. I'd really appreciate it. And of course, you can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. And if you want to support this channel, check out my website. Check out my affiliate links and all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hope to see you soon. Cheers.